Hello everybody, this is Clark Knives here, back with another video. And I've got a pretty cool little knife here today that I just got in the mail. I got this feller from got this from a feller on Facebook, and this is one of the newer runs that Great Eastern Cutlery done. But anyways, this is the Engineer 32 Engineer. Give y'all a second to take a look at that tube art. Oh no, I was talking about that in my last video with the beaver tail tube. But anyways, traditional pocket knives, 1095 carbon steels, Great Eastern Cutlery, and then there's the Engineer number 321224, and then this is a triple P, so that I can't remember what it stands for, and I talked to Richter Knives about this today. But basically what it means is this is the first production of this style knife, or this frame of knife. So I'm gonna put the tube away. I'll leave the cap here. This is in, I think you call it cocoa wood. Cocoa bola, yeah, that's how I'd say it. But anyways, then you get a little pin that says Engineer on it. I've got quite a few pins, I think. I'll have to round them all up and see what we got. But anyways, here's the knife. Very nice knife. I'm actually really kind of enjoying this thing. I didn't know how to feel about it first, and I was kind of on the edge just because I've never had a pattern like this. I don't really know what kind of pattern you would call this. I would call it, personally, it looks like a larger whittler frame to me. Like a half whittler style. If you look at Case, they have a half whittler that's got the little humps. I don't know. I really have no clue, to be honest with you, whenever it comes to what frame this knife is on. I'm sure one of y'all in the comments will know, so. But anyways, as you can see, the clip point blade doesn't have that good a snap, which was a little disappointing, but I mean, it's no big deal. That makes me want to use it even more, so I won't feel bad whenever I stick it in my pocket with no slip. Let me get them fingerprints off. But anyways, I've already got a scratch on the blade somehow, somewhere. Got the satin finish and then your normal nail nick, and this is one heck of a clip point blade. I mean, one heck of a clip point blade. It kind of reminds me of the one that I had on that 86 bullhide carver. It's a pretty hefty clip there, and then it's got a pretty sweet swedge here on this other side. Just your normal swedge on the top here. But I actually really enjoy that swedge. It's kind of weird, it's kind of new, but it's pretty cool to me. And then you got the triple P etch right there, and Tidute Cutlery on this side, Great Eastern Cutlery, Titusville, Pennsylvania. It does have half stops. And then you got the carbon, and then your model number there. Little pin blade, which most of y'all know I'm not too big of a fan of pin blades, but this one I think is big enough to where I may actually like it. So I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I'll tell you one thing though, this blade has a lot more snap than the main blade does, and I'll let y'all listen to that. And then that clip point there. Not very good. The closing is pretty decent, but I don't know. Maybe it's just because this big old back spring back here. I thought it would make it to where it's real hard to pull, but I guess not. But anyways, you got a really big single back spring that goes for both the blades, and then they have a little liner in there for the pin blade there. And then you got your brass liners, and then your carbon steel back spring, and then nickel silver bolsters, nickel silver shield, I guess, and then your brass pins. One thing I feel like they could have done just a little bit better on this knife, and I don't really know what the deal is. I think it looks a little goofy having the nail nick this far down. I would personally like the nail nick to be on this side, since I'm opening it this way. I would like the nail nick to be a little bit further, or at least on this side, the little hump there, which is kind of weird, but no big deal. I mean, it does look a little goofy, but and then same thing with the pin blade here, but it probably wouldn't be as easy to open if we were to have the nail nick on this side for the pin blade. It probably would have been just about the same if it was on this side of the clip, but like I said, it's not really bothering me no much. Another little thing, I know I've really been slacking on the whole mini-series deal, so I'm going to go ahead and throw this in the pocket for 2 weeks for the mini-series. I'm going to do this for my challenge, so I'm going to go ahead and just start another one. This is, I guess, the beginning of the 2-week mini-series, and this is just take a slip joint, throw it in your pocket. Don't use a slip, you know, preferably bone handles, but I'm using wood, so I think we just kind of wanted to veer away from Delrin handles, but no big deal. We had some people using Delrin handles last time. So if you want to participate, just go ahead and comment or make a video about, you know, tag me or Ryan from RH Blade and Shade in it, saying that you're going along with our mini challenge here, mini series. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be carrying, and then I'll probably carry my beaver in a slip. But one last thing about this knife that I noticed, the pin right here is kind of wonky looking. It's very flush and it's smooth and it's, you know, nothing crazy about it, but it was, I guess, just a little bit, whatever you call it, wonked off. So I guess we'll kind of see how this holds up. I've never carried a wooden knife, just open pocket. I did carry my beaver open pocket today, just because I'm really not a big slip guy. But we're gonna see how this one does. I've done a little bit of research on this wood, and it seems like a pretty tough wood, and it's smooth, so I'm not really worried about it splitting or splintering as I was with the beaver. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And then if you decide to participate in our mini-series / challenge, just go ahead and comment down on the video. And if you don't know the full details, I do have a video on it back later, so go watch that, and then we'll see y'all next time. Peace.